So you're at a hip-swinging young bar, you want to watch your weight, so you order a vodka soda. The bartender says, "Is well okay?" I don't know. Is well okay? Do you have a preferred vodka? Let's find one. I got 8 different kinds of vodka. I realize that there are a lot more than that, but 8 is enough to test in one afternoon. I suppose we should begin. Now, I kind of want to start off with the expensive stuff first, while I'm nice and even-keeled, just to see if it really is that much better. And then we'll work our way back down to Smirnoff. So, without further ado, let's pour myself a half a shot. It's hard as heck to find shot glasses these days, just in the store. Everything's on Amazon. You want to support a mom and pop business like Walmart, but nobody has shot glasses. Okay. We're going to start off with some Grey Goose vodka, Maker's Maca Cranberry Vodka. Where I mean Cote des Furry es Chewbacca. Comment below if you know the song. Alright, so this is way less than half a shot, but again, I'm not trying to get demolished here. And I haven't had a drink in quite some time, so Strömeister. That's something. Oof. Right off the bat. That's smooth. That's good. It's got a little bit of a savory taste at the end. It's almost like a citrusy, savory taste at the very end, but very smooth, very clear. Supposedly the thing that you want with vodka is absolutely no flavor whatsoever, and that is pretty darn close. Also, I'm feeling a little bit of the burn, but the burn is here in the chest, not in the mouth. Right off the bat, Grey Goose makes a very good showing, and I'm regretting only buying this little tiny thing, but I already spent enough on booze, so I had to cut costs somewhere. We move on to Belvedere. Now, I gotta say, I don't like it when liquors or whatever put this little thing, I've already removed it, but they put this little seal of approval on the top. It's a really annoying to take off when you've already frozen the bottle. Like, it was ice cold and I'm just with my little fingers trying to do that. So, stop doing that. With my little fingers. Ooh. I don't have any rap lines about Belvedere, but Jeezy raps about it enough, so. Smells like vodka. Cheers. Ooh, okay. That's way worse than Grey Goose. Grey Goose was super, super smooth, and you actually had like a little bit of flavor. Belvedere is just burn. I mean, it's kind of what I expect from the bottom shelf. Maybe that's something that you're supposed to enjoy, but benefits, no flavor. Problem, there was burn in the mouth, not necessarily in the chest. So that, for how expensive Belvedere is, I'm a little disappointed. Let's have a palate cleanse. The palate cleanser, this is whiskey. Just kidding. It is Richmond tap water. Stoli. I did watch a review many, many moons ago that claimed that Stolicinier, sorry for the pronunciation, is one of the best. I think it become a lot less clear as we continue on this video, but until then, bene. I don't know how to say cheers in anything other than cheers. Bottoms up. Wow, this is absolutely fascinating. There is a difference between all of these. So far, Grey Goose was like water, basically, with like a little bit of lemon at the end. Belvedere was that sort of acetone flavor that you normally associate with, that's just straight up isopropyl. Stoli was pretty darn good. It's quite a bit less expensive than Grey Goose. Not bad. It was, Stoli is like the middle child between Belvedere and Grey Goose. Let's try some Cirrus Vodka. This one is from Richmond, Virginia. This one also had that little seal. These are also not the best corks, I will say. Ooh, this one's hard to hold. It is cold. But I'm warmer. Or I'm colder. Obviously I'm warmer. I'm way warmer than something that's been living in my freezer. I would hope I'd be warmer. Otherwise I'd be dead. You can't have that yet. Keep that there. It says it's delightfully sippable. Cirrus Vodka is an award-winning... Alright, I'm not going to read all this, but see if they have anything interesting. Regardless of the occasion, Cirrus Vodka always fits in. Well, the occasion happens to be a taste test. And it is a vodka, so it certainly fits in. Ooh. Whew. Closer to Belvedere. If you like that sort of acetone thing going on with vodka, if you like that sort of flavor, then you'd like Cirrus, but I don't know. It's cloud vodka. Why don't you distill it down here with all the equipment? That might make it better. Now, Tito's. Now, Tito's is... like, these guys weren't a thing when I was 21. I mean, they barely existed, and they're one of those industry disruptors, as they say. Even vodka makes me burp. And now they're everywhere. This is from Texas. And it's an American vodka. Now, I'm willing to bet that Tito's has excellent marketing, which is why they ended up everywhere. Also, I'm willing to bet they're everywhere because they have a distinct taste in mixed drinks. Supposedly what you want from vodka is nothing. I bet Tito provides me something. And I don't want something. I want nothing. Not bad. I would actually put Tito's kind of along with Stoli. Pretty similar quality, similar burn, similar flavors. Again, almost no flavor. Grey Goose is the only one that had a positive flavor to me. Oof. I had to be careful with this one. This is Blue Ridge Vodka. I'm assuming it's from Virginia Beach, which is not really along the Blue Ridge Mountains, but it is in Virginia. Oh, this one's from corn. Oh, interesting. A lot of it's potato, but some of it has been corn. I should keep track of this from now on. Comment below if you know. I don't know anything about this other than it's my preferred drink. This one's a lot slicker if you keep in your freezer, so be careful. This one also, along with one of the other ones, I can't remember now, came with like a plastic wrapper along the top. Don't do that, liquor guys. Don't do the plastic wrapper. Be like Smirnoff. We get it, we just want to open it and pour it down our throats. Oof. Here we go. It's got a scent. I notice my shots are getting bigger and bigger. Okay, so while that had a little bit more of that burn in my mouth and less of the flavor that I'm looking for, either I'm getting more drunk and tolerant towards it, or this just happened to be a particularly smooth one. This was pretty darn good. It was pretty darn smooth, even though it had that sort of isopropyl alcohol taste. It was extremely smooth and it did not burn in the mouth. So far, I will say, because I like supporting Virginia things, because I am born and raised, this is pretty darn good, this Blue Ridge Vodka. And it's got a really cool label. Na zdrowie, na zdrowie, na zdrowie. Practicing. And now we move on to Holland. Holland. We move on to Holland. In the Netherlands, when they're cheering on their team, they cry out, Holland. So that's what we'll cry out when we're pouring ourselves some Kettle One. Now I have to say, getting older is bad in every way, shape, or form, except that my tolerance for liquor and just drinking liquor in general has greatly improved. I used to flinch like I was in a firing line before. And now, I taste some vodka and I go, during that brief moment of respite while my camera is charging, I looked up how to say cheers in Russian. Na zdоровье. Very aggressive. So, na zdоровье to all of you at home. If that wasn't correct, comment below. Oh, okay. That's the worst one out of all of them. I used to think I was a Kettle One guy. I'm glad I'm doing this, by the way. Because I used to think I was a Kettle One guy, but that was not very good. I mean, that was like Belvedere level of just like burn, burn, burn with just not a very good flavor. Good thing I have a ton of it. No, thank you. That's also good to know because Kettle One is one of the more expensive ones that I got. Grey Goose is probably the most expensive of everything that I got today, with Belvedere slightly under. Kettle One slightly under that. You can generally get Kettle One on sale a little more often. Stolia, Blue Ridge, and Cirrus are all in that mid-price point of, $40, $30 to $40 for a liter. Tito's is $40 for a whole handle, I think. That's kind of in that mid-price range. So Kettle One is a little pricier and not quite as tasty. So here we do. So here we go. The last shot. The shots are getting bigger and bigger, and that is just because it's harder to pour small shots with big, giant gallons of slippery, wet booze. This is Smirnoff. Not much to say about Smirnoff other than it exists. It's cheap. $20 for this whole thing. This is made in America. Tito's is made in America too. So is Cirrus and the other things, but Virginia is more specific America. Doesn't tell me where it's from. Doesn't tell me what it's made out of. It tells me that if I'm pregnant, then I should not drink this. It doesn't tell me how many calories it is. Oh, there it is. 96 calories per shot. So this is 40 calories. Good thing I ran today. This is the last one. Cheers. In English. Oof. Alright. Smirnoff and Kettle One are kind of on the same level tonight. In fact, I did not taste much of a difference between either of them. My favorite, to be honest with you, was Grey Goose. What am I? I'm a Grey Goose guy. I was going to try them all with tonic and lime, but I've gotten a little more drunk than I intended to, and I don't want to get completely housed. It's a weekday. So we're going to go ahead and stop our review there. Grey Goose was my favorite by far. What's in second place? I can't really choose a second place, so I'll do a tier system. Second place consists of Stoli, Blue Ridge, and Tito's. These I kind of put all in the same category. They were similarly good and smooth. And everything else I would kind of avoid. So, what did we learn today? I learned that if you don't drink for a month and then drink about 4 shots in 15 minutes, you'll start to feel it. Other than that, I hope you learned something. I learned something today. I'm so pleased with this. I learned that I'm a Grey Goose guy. Now when somebody asks me, what would you like, sir? Is well okay? I'll say well is not well. Well, may I have Grey Goose? And if they say we don't have it, then I'll ask for one of these 3. And if they don't have that, then I will leave that bar, because that is not the place for me. Thank you for watching as always. Like, comment, subscribe.